Hello guys, how are you getting on? My name is Aaron Kelly. Welcome back to another episode of the Premier League verdict today. Chelsea just beaten Watford, moved back into the top four after temporarily being kicked out of the top four after Manchester United's impressive win over Bournemouth earlier on today. And it wasn't looking good for us lads come like 5:30 this evening because Wolves were about to kick off to Arsenal. I very much fancied Wolves to beat Arsenal in that game. Luckily Arsenal did us a solid with a 2-0 win thanks to Saka and Lacazette. But before that, Leicester and, as I said, Manchester United also won, meaning Chelsea for the first time in a long time were temporarily kicked out of the top four. And I couldn't help but thinking, boys, none of this would have happened if we had done our jobs and beaten West Ham the other night. But we couldn't do that, and we left ourselves with, let's be honest, needless pressure going into the Watford game this evening. The way this video has started, I'm actually making it sound like we've lost to Watford, but genuinely, I thought to myself, no matter how well we win this game, if we were to win it, that'll always be in the back of my head that we should be winning here to go third after the fuck up against West Ham the other night. That was all that could keep going through my fucking head. But anyway, let's get into the performance. Frank Lampard made wholesale changes, and not surprisingly so, a lot of them were in the back four. Reece James came in, as did Kurt Zouma, Marcus Alonso and Antonio Rudiger. Two of the worst performers from the game at the London Stadium tonight were the two that were replaced. Mason Mount came back in to start in the midfield with Mateo Kovacic dropping out. Also, Olivier Giroud came back in for after an awful performance from Tammy Abraham the other night. And it was Giroud who got the opening goal for Chelsea, linking up nicely with Ross Barkley. Lovely finish on the turn with his left foot into the far bottom corner to give Chelsea the lead. And Chelsea went into half-time 2 goals to the good then after Willian's penalty, after one of the most blatant, clear-cut penalty fouls from Etienne Capoue on Christian Pulisic. Awarded Chelsea the penalty, and Willian stuck it away competently. His 4th goal since the restart, all of which have come from set pieces. I mean, you can't write this shit. And the second half it wasn't a great watch, let's be honest. The second half wasn't great. It was very much Chelsea having the ball in Watford's half. Watford not really looking to. It was more damage limitation from Watford's point of view, I think would be the best way to describe it. They did have quite a good chance through Danny Welbeck late on, forcing a good save out of Kepa Arrizabalaga. Ross Barkley produced a lovely finish after a cross from Azpilicueta, one touch out of his feet, bang with the left foot into the top corner to put the nice little cherry on top and to put Chelsea back in to 4th. We've got Crystal Palace next, but it does. I didn't celebrate any of the Chelsea goals tonight, and call me a fucking, party pooper, or call me a sourpuss, whatever you want to call me. I do be optimistic about Chelsea, but I'm also a realist, okay? Chelsea should be 3rd in the table right now, and that is one thing that's, like, I find myself not really being able to celebrate this victory because I know that we should be further up the table and that we should be in a more comfortable position in regards to Champions League football for next season. There's still a long way to go, and with everything else in the Premier League pretty much decided, Liverpool champions, it already pretty much looks like that Norwich, Bournemouth and Villa are going to be the 3 teams that get relegated, providing of course that Watford stay in the mix as well. Could be a little bit exciting, but it looks as though the Champions League top 4 race is going to be the most exciting thing that happens between now and the end of the season. You've got Leicester, you've got Chelsea obviously, Manchester United, you got Wolves, you got Sheffield United still in the mix after they beat Tottenham as well. So Arsenal have really fired themselves back into somewhat of a contention as well. So that's the one thing that's going to be a little bit exciting between now and the end of the season. And for me, I would prefer to see Chelsea in a position where we can look at that and say, right, we're safe, let's look back and watch the rest of the teams fight it out. But we didn't do our job at the London Stadium the other night, so what can you do? I acknowledge that for a 3-0 win, this seems like a very monotone, down, depressing video, but as I said, lads, I can't help but think about what happened at the London Stadium tonight, and I feel like it broke me. I genuinely do think it broke me. If you watch the video from the other night, I genuinely think that match broke me. So well, we just had a bit of an issue with the SD card, but we're all good, we're all good. But yeah, no, in terms of other key performers, Giroud, Mount, Pulisic, I thought Christensen was quite good tonight. I thought Kante did well in the 6th, but overall, Chelsea weren't at their best, and they didn't need to be at their brilliant best because Watford were just awful, let's be honest. I thought Watford didn't show an awful lot going forward, apart from the one Danny Welbeck effort that I mentioned. But we go again with Crystal Palace away next, and it is crucial that we get as many points as we can between now and the end of the season, because the chasing pack are absolutely running riot at the minute. Manchester United, I was watching them earlier on, were absolutely electrifying. That front three look absolutely incredible. The difference Bruno Fernandes has made since he come in as well, unbelievable. So we need to focus on just getting as many points as we can to make sure we secure that top 4 spot, and then next season we can look forward to hopefully having some big new faces coming in the door. But yeah, apart from that, boys and girls, I hope you did enjoy. I know the last couple of videos have been verdicts, but I promise you, for those of you who aren't football fans and are subscribed to the Aaron Kelly channel, there will be a video coming out next week, which I think you lot are really going to enjoy. It's something really different, something I've never done before, and I think you guys are going to like it. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, and yeah, that's not an awful lot else to say apart from that. Hope you did enjoy, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Good luck.